Hello, everyone. So it's my last day to do this with you for a little while. I probably won't see you again until September 1st. I hope that you all are sending your cards and well wishes to my mom at Marcia Harmon, Mrs. Marcia Harmon, spelled Marcia Harmon, Harmon, 1100 Barbie Avenue in Louisville, Illinois, zip code 62858, and make sure that you send your birthday wishes. After all, she's 65 years young, and making sure that we put that young in there. So, how was my day today? Well, my day was, I was on a mission. And you know me, when I get something on my mind, I am not happy until it's fulfilled. So, I had this on my mind to get this phone number for this Bobby Ritchie, for who did all of our house repair work for our State Farm claim, to get them the right information, because Grandpa had mailed all of our receipts into the Bloomington office without going through our local agent, which caused a bunch of mess. So, since there was no phone number to go for this guy, I started playing detective because I was not going to let this go. I'm on a mission. We're going to get my grandfather a great, reliable car since he sold his car, and go from there. So, what I had done, I started out going, okay, I'll call the Chamber of Commerce, I'll call the tax agent over there, and then everybody kept referring me to these different people and different chains of command. I called the police, they never heard of him. I even called our local Journal Gazette, who was nice enough to say that they would search the classifieds for me, and they couldn't find what I was talking about. So something hit me. I said, why not call and see if, or first get the number off of Google and see if they have a number for the Marshall newspaper. I had exhausted every avenue that I could possibly think of except for the local newspaper over there. And I called there, and the woman goes, I know exactly who you're talking about. I'm going to put you on a brief hold. I'll give you the number. So it wasn't maybe 2 or 3 minutes. She came back to the phone, gave me the right phone number. I called thinking and praying and hoping that I got the right person, and I had got the right person. And so I told him about our plight with State Farm, and he said he'd call State Farm. Well, I called to make sure that he called to State Farm because I have this trust issue. I don't always believe what people tell me. So I call State Farm, and of course, I get their voicemail. I never did get a phone call back, but I talked to their voicemail. I made sure that I repeated his phone number twice because I wanted to make sure that they had the information. And I hope and I pray that we get this sorted out ASAP so we can finish up. I believe we have found the car. So I'm going to work with our favorite people over at Jackson and try not to jinx us. And I'm knocking on wood right now. And hopefully we can come up with the right car and the right solution for my grandpa. So that's wonderful. So with that being said, that's how my day went today. And of course I did do some, I don't know, I'm going through this thing right now that I don't want too much clutter. I don't want too much things left behind or undone, if you will. And I started going through the house, and I was like, okay, I don't need this, I don't need this. And I got a box again and started filling it with things for my mom to take into consignment. I took some VHS tapes to Goodwill today, and also a nice storage case for VHS tapes with tapes in it out to Goodwill. And I don't know. I kept some of the great ones that were still the original VHS tapes, like from Sawyer Brown and Bill Anderson, of course, and Jim Stafford, and I don't know. We'll just see where life takes us, but I'm just downsizing a little bit right now because I don't want to have that much clutter, if that makes any sense. Well, I'm going to sing one song for you, Workout, because tomorrow and Saturday I work, and then Sunday I'm off. So I'm having to think of my schedule while I talk, which, trust me, for a blonde, that can be quite hard work. Anyway, I'm going to sing one song for you. It's next. Stay tuned.